Now the Lord is that Spirit. And where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. We find this in 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 17. Now, making application of this scripture, it just speaks about we have the concept that says, the scripture tells us, wherever two or three are gathered together in my name, I will be in your midst. So God is just simply saying that where you're gathered together with some believers and you're just praising God and you're trusting the Lord and you're calling out to Him, that He's there with you and the presence of God is in the room with you. Well, I believe that you can carry that same concept throughout life. That wherever you are taking the presence of God with you. I think about when the Apostle Paul finally made it to Rome. And it says that when he arrived there in Rome, there were some believers, a few, in Rome, but in many ways they were uninformed about a lot of the things that had happened, even in Christianity. And so the Apostle Paul, in a desperate situation, a prisoner, had gone through these terrific experiences in the shipwreck and the snake bite and all the things that he had experienced to get there. And the Apostle Paul, in his prison situation, he began to affect the society in which he lived. And I believe that's the whole point that I have been trying so desperately to bring to you throughout this whole week, talking about God and country. And how that is, whether you live in America, such as I do, or whether you live in some other country, it is the best thing you can do is to know everything you can know about your government and how it was formed, how it was founded, who's in charge, political philosophies. Know all of those things. But above all things, know the God in which you serve. And see, we have these wonderful truths given to us in the Scripture. And the more we read, the more that we can comprehend. As we would always read, saying, Lord, let the Spirit of God go before me to give me wisdom and understanding as I read these words. Lord, make application of these words into my own life and teach me principles that would allow me to put my trust in God and always, first and foremost, to just believe in Him and believe that He is God of all things, regardless of where I live, regardless of who the government is, who's in political office. Above all of those things, I'm going to live my life in accordance to my belief that God has everything in His own hands. And He will take circumstances, whatever they may be, and He will use them for His glory and for my benefit. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.